there, this is Jennifer with Brome Fields, and today we're going to be learning the loop stitch. And this is completely different from anything that we've done so far. I found this pattern, or not pattern, but stitch, and I really like it, and I was looking up some other ways to do it or better instructions online because I had a really hard time following the instructions, and I kind of came up with my own way because I knit a continental style, which is more like a crochet style. So the instructions were kind of hard for me to follow, so I kind of just winged it. So we're going to go ahead and get started. So first of all, I cast on 15 stitches. You want to cast on in multiples of 2 plus 1. However, the way that I'm doing it, you can cast on in any number of stitches because I do a loop in every stitch. There's a stitch called to alternate them, but I want a lot of loops. So we'll go ahead and get started. So on row 1, I'm going to put my needle through my first loop, and I have my 2 fingers with my needle. So I'm going to go around my needle, so in between my needles and around my 2 fingers, and then I'm going to go around my needle again. And we'll do this with every stitch, so we'll do it 15 times. And then I'm going to put it through to take off. But I leave that loop around my middle finger. I'm going to put those 2 loops back on my needle so that I can knit through them. And that's what's going to tie a knot. So I'm going to pull, and now I have a loop. So we're going to do that over and over again. And it is quite a workout for your fingers. Mine were a little tired after row 1. So I'm going to bring my first finger, index finger out, and then we're going to put them back through, put that needle back through to go ahead and knit the stitch, leaving it around my middle finger, and then pull it through. And we're just going to keep going that and over again. Pull my first finger out, leaving it on my middle finger. I'm going to try to do this while watching my screen so I can see what you guys are seeing. Usually I just kind of knit blind while I'm recording. So we're going to go through the needle, through the hole, as if to knit, around the 2 fingers, and then just around the needle again. So you have 2 stitches there on the needle. And then we're going to slip off the stitch, but we're going to put those 2, I could take my index finger out, put those 2 stitches back on the loops, and then we're going to knit through those loops while leaving the middle finger on. It's a lot to think about all at once. It does get easier as you go though. Around the 2 fingers, around the 1 needle, through the loop, and take that first finger out because it will get tight whenever you knit that stitch. But you don't really want to. I found that if I take my middle finger out, sometimes I lose my loop because it just gets lost. I'm just going to kind of do it so you guys can see how it's done without me talking. The sun is trying to come out. Go through. Oops. About halfway there. And I notice that I'm using my middle finger kind of to create a tension so that or a hook so that the stitches don't just slip off my fingers. Oops, I got a little tangle there. Don't want to forget about going back through that stitch. Oops, I'm not just knitting that stitch. Pull that one through also. And I'm going to do this for a few more rows, but that's a very fun, one of the patterns that I found was this cute lion washcloth that you do this stitch with a cotton yarn. And that stitch was really confusing. I really had a hard time following it, but I think this would be a good improvise for it. So I hope you guys enjoyed that and can have some fun. I can't wait to see what you guys create with this because, yeah, this would be a really cute kids washcloth fun stuff. Kids would love this. So anyways, I hope to see you guys again tomorrow, and thank you so much for watching.